With a range of just 89 miles, that's 143 kilometres per charge, thanks to a paltry 25.5 kilowatt hour battery pack and availability limited to just the states of California and Oregon, the upcoming 2018 Honda Clarity EV is, frankly, an embarrassment to the electric car world. Based on the more expensive Honda Clarity fuel cell sedan, the Honda Clarity EV will launch on August 1st in the two aforementioned states, with a lease-only deal that equates to $269 per month, with just under $2,000 down for a 20,000 mile per year included allowance. That's in US dollars. 10 or perhaps even just 5 years ago, this car would be grabbing the headlines, especially as it comes with CCS quick charging as standard. But in a world where the Chevrolet Bolt EV offers nearly 3 times the range of the Clarity EV, and the upcoming Tesla Model 3 and next generation Nissan Leaf will do the same, the Clarity EV does not appear to be a car that anybody can or should take seriously. Which raises the question, just what is Honda doing with its electric cars? Those who've followed Honda at all, even casually, will know that Honda, like its fellow Japanese automaker Toyota, has always been somewhat lukewarm on electric cars, choosing instead to make the bare minimum number of electric cars required under California's zero-emission vehicle mandate in order to continue selling cars in the state, while simultaneously moaning about how electric car technology isn't ready for prime time. Regular excuses have included blaming poor or unreliable charging infrastructure, limited range, expensive production costs, and an uninspiring performance, all of which have been debunked in recent years, making Honda look particularly stupid. Add to that the longer than predicted time it's taken to roll out hydrogen fueling infrastructure, something Honda needs in order to bring about its future vision of replacing internal combustion engines with hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, and Honda's electric car strategy is particularly weak. But beneath the headlines, there seems to be a little more going on at Honda in relation to electric cars. You see, while Honda does still appear to be very reluctant to do anything with plug-in vehicles, it's quietly trying to play catch-up, working on several different plug-in models that it hopes will come to market in the near future. First up, there's a new all-electric model due to be revealed late this year, which will debut as a 2018 model for just the Chinese market. And then there's a second model that Honda is planning to unveil this autumn at some auto show or other that will represent its first ever global electric car. In addition to this newfound electric vehicle push, Honda is spending heavily on autonomous vehicles too, with an official goal of bringing a Level 5 capable, fully autonomous vehicle to market by 2025. Which brings me to the question I'm sure you might have right now. If Honda really is trying hard to catch up with the electric vehicle revolution and has plans for a global electric model that will be more competitive in the plug-in marketplace, why on earth is it launching a limited range electric model based on a hydrogen fuel cell sedan where the battery pack is shoehorned into the rear of the vehicle rather than under the floor, affecting handling and practicality? The answer, or rather my answer, lies in the lukewarm sales figures for the Honda Clarity fuel cell sedan and the need for Honda to produce at least some zero-emission electric vehicles in order to help it meet the ZEV mandate in states like California, Oregon, and others. You see, as a large volume automaker, Honda must produce a certain number of zero-emission vehicles in order to earn the necessary ZEV credits needed to meet California's zero-emission mandate. If it doesn't, it must either buy those credits or face massive fines. So far, Honda has survived by buying ZEV credits from other automakers like Tesla and by producing limited numbers of compliance cars, like the extremely well-received but very limited production Honda Fit EV. Producing hydrogen fuel cell cars does help Honda meet the ZEV mandate, but since the Honda Clarity FCV launched, only a few hundred examples have been sold, far less than Honda needs for the long term in order to meet that ZEV mandate. Playing catch-up, Honda clearly doesn't have an electric vehicle ready for market yet, so its next best choice to release the range-limited Honda Clarity EV makes some sense, even if it's clearly a compliance car that Honda will end up selling at a massive loss. Of course, this is all Honda's doing. Rather than follow multiple vehicle drivetrain developments, Honda decided to put all of its metaphorical eggs in one basket, and the result is the sticky situation that it finds itself in now. And very few in the electric vehicle world will have anything approaching sympathy for Honda over it, even me, especially after it refused to continue producing the Honda Fit EV despite high customer demand. But I'd like to remind you all of one thing in light of this fact. While Honda still seems reluctant to build an electric car, it understands that it needs to in order to survive competition from other automakers. Moreover, I want to remind you that if the Honda Fit EV is anything to go by, when or if Honda does finally bring a non-compliance, decent mainstream market electric car to market with a competitive price and decent range, it could be quite the competitor for other vehicles out there. But sadly, that's a lot of ifs and buts for this video, so I'm going to stop there. Do you agree? Is Honda committing automotive suicide thanks to its terrible electric vehicle strategy? And what will this mysterious global EV need to look like in order to fully transform Honda's chances in the plug-in world? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And of course, don't forget to help keep those wind turbines spinning by switching to New Zealand's only carbon zero certified renewable electricity company. That's it for today. I'm Nikki Gordon-Bloomfield. Thanks for joining me. And until next time, hug a tree. Bye.